once so I can actually use my laptop cooler, because the 2-hour endurance race, I mean, I also didn't use it for the 12 hours of Sebring or the 24 hours of Spa, but
Yeah. Here you go. Oh, see if this works. Will you paste, please? Thank you.
oh,
See if this works. Will you paste, please?
subscribed. Oh, subscribed.
I'm running fine right now. Or at least I can actually drive this way. I came in too fast for that. It's spinning. God, this car sucks when it gets in a slide.
This stream is actually a little far behind because I have no idea where you spun out. Oh, never mind.
Now you will.
Yeah, I literally am seeing it now. You did a perfect 360.
Yep. Yep. Not sure how that was in an off track. Ow. Dang it. I keep hitting the freaking sausages. Also, I did not cut the corner. I don't know why he's yelling at me.
Yeah, I try and avoid the sausages.
Yeah, I try to as
Uh,
well, but I still somehow like smacking them.
Is it at least easier to drive with the
Yeah,
braking?
I just suck because I'm an idiot.
I'll let you get used to slowing down sooner for the turns I said that you probably should do before I say anything else.
I butchered that. But somehow kept it on track.
Yeah, if it helps turn off the reference car.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
It's in the box. It says versus all-time best lap reference car check mark. I
Oh,
have the
I see
reference
it.
car
Yeah.
turned off. It gets me too racy.
What? I'm going to kill myself.
Please don't. You're a perfectly good soul.
That's sad.
Yeah, I think you got into power a little too early.
That was smooth.
I'll say this about the car. It seems to behave a bit better on exit if you try and go for the exit curbs.
Good thing we're not counting practice spins as part of our library, otherwise the car would be all tally marks.
Yes. So far only I have 4 official visits to Narnia. Or I've gone to Narnia 4 times. I don't know how you want to pronounce that or say it really. All I know is that I know something others don't.
Quit. Oh my.
Yeah, I think you're just being a bit aggressive on the throttle.
Started sliding before I was even on the spot.
If you need to drive the racing line, I'm not going to say anything bad about that.
I need it off so I can practice and get good at it for the race. Because the race I can't have it on.
Oof.
It's not allowed in the race. So even if I have it on, I get in there for the CIL race, and it's not there. So the problem is there's nothing really good on this track to give you a good indicator of braking points.
I mean, they have the boards on the side of the track. That's what I've used. But to adapt to that, because there's nothing obvious. But from what I'm seeing, you're taking turns 5 and 6 how I used to take them, where I would try and carry more speed into the first turn. No, you want to carry less into that one, actually, so you can get the car over to the other side so you can make the other turn.
You say this like I know what, what turns are what.
Good point. Let's see here. What's the name of the turn? Maybe you know what that is.
Nope.
Okay, good point. The high-speed chicane. How about that?
Like at the very start.
Yes, after the first sequence of turns.
Okay. Why are you breaking traction? I'm not even throwing you around that much.
Because apparently this setup is not that good for you with the way you're driving. For turn 3, I'm almost barely on the throttle for it. So basically, I get on and then get off immediately when I start turning and get back on for the next turn. I don't know how much that helps, but it's there. I will admit you're taking turn 9 much better than I did when I first started.
Is that the one with that weird uphill turn?
Yes. The one that I've been killing myself on in terms of off tracks and sliding.
fucking grab the ground.
Yeah, you might want to turn up traction control if you have a setting to do that from the cockpit. That might help your problems a little.
Remove my brake bias. I wonder if that's part of my problem.
What?
Stop. What the? I wasn't even on the freaking throttle.
Weight transfer. You took turn 5 and 6 much better that time around. Yeah, your spin was a weight transfer and then engine braking, causing the tires to stop spinning. I usually am in second geared for that hairpin. Believe it or not, the only turns I take in first gear is the became with the giant sausages, because if it decides to wheel spin, it can't wheel spin much. That was a much better lap.
Quit freaking spinning.
Did you spin on turn 4, or did you spin on the like the upcoming chicane or something like that?
I think it was forward. Right after you come flying past the finish, you make those that left and then right. It was making that next left. Spun. Because I hit a curve on the inside and it unsettled the car.
Yeah. I think your problem with that turn is you're not trying to turn to the, what is it, right side of the track before you turn left for that turn. 'Cause if you do that, it's basically flat.
I was listening to you, not paying attention to the track.
Oh, the car can make it to the other side of the track.
No. Why? You have to be so freaking problematic. Pain in the butt.
I think you're carrying just a bit too much speed into that turn, the final turn.
I goofed myself. I shifted and I didn't get to.
Yeah, I keep it in second gear for that turn, or for that little straight. You just don't get fast enough to need to shift.
I've either cooked these tires or I've lost my weight or something because I am having such a hard time keeping it on the track.
Probably cooked your tires. Because if you didn't have a front wing, the rear end would want to be, hey, I want to become the front on turn 4, or any of the faster turns. Yeah, your rear tires are both in the 200s, so yeah, you're like cooking your tires over there.
I can't stop spinning long enough for them to cool back down.
You can always do what I do, and after every spin, just reset the car so you start on fresh tires that you have to heat up yourself.
I'm not gonna get that luxury in the race.
You're right, but also for the race, if I spin, oh well, I'm going to Narnia then. I don't care at that point.
Let's try not to. Let's try to keep it on the track.
Easier said than done.
Which I can do, I'm just not fast.
I don't care how fast you are as long as we're having fun. I think what should have happened is I should have seen my point of view at some point so you could see what I'm doing, and you can then learn from that. How about you just drive at the pace that you can handle without spinning? Because that's what I did, and I just naturally found time as I kept doing that. I don't know how effective that'll be for you, but it was decently effective for me because it made me consistent. This way the tires can cool down as well.
What the frick, man? I'm starting over. I'm getting a fresh car. Screw this.
Okay. How about this for a challenge? Do 5 laps without spinning out. I just want to see what your pace is. I mean, if you can run in the 148s like you did for your last lap, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, love when it doesn't downshift my top too.
What?
So you got love when I tell it to downshift and it decides not to.
This means you're gonna blow the engine if you try.
I don't care. Shift.
But you're gonna blow the engine.
As we found out at Sebring, you can replace an entire Ferrari 296 engine in 40 minutes.
Well, we don't have 40 minutes. We have 2 hours.
I think technically we do have 40 minutes by that logic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, we don't have 12 hours. We have 2 hours. Now, the time is set to 4 times. I'm pretty sure the services and stuff like that would take the same amount of time. And I'm not gonna waste my hell of a qualifying lap for us to get a blown engine.
Blown engines are cool, man. That's all the pros do. Well, they're looks like I can run at 148, 147 if I can keep the car on track.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that, in my opinion. I still think you need to back up your braking points for the high-speed chicane, that one right-hander that goes into the other right-hander that goes into the left-hander. I'm assuming you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one I'm going into currently.
Yeah, because you're basically drifting on the brakes with that one, which could very easily end in the visit to Narnia. So you probably should back it up a little bit there. And then the only other one, which you actually have backed up on this one, would be the sausage curb chicane, which, like I said, you have backed up on that one, which is progress. All I'm gonna say is if we can run around the same pace as the BMW team, I don't really care since I don't think either of them got any practice until like today. Well, I think Pierce got some practice, but
Yeah.
Turner didn't until today. Took that interesting sequence of turns where it's right then sharper right, nicer this time around. Isn't it fun when you don't have to fight the car? I say that, and what I do is literally fight the car off the curbs.
I did look at that.
I think what would help next time is if I do a lap so that you can see where I'm braking and all, and then you can try and, I wouldn't say mimic it because I trail brake, you don't. That's very different and probably a hard skill for you to learn in like an hour, but you can see where I brake and how I turn and how I react to the car reacting to my inputs. That might help a little bit with your problem. So if you can run 147s, 148s, I'd prefer 148s if it means you can stay on track better or easier, really. I'm fine with that. Will we be caught? Yeah, but if we don't go to Narnia, I'd be happy with that. My goal is just to survive, honestly.
Yep.
Hopefully I don't fumble lap one. Which case then my profile picture is going to be a picture of Lando Norris because he can qualify well, but every single time he's qualified on pole, he's lost it on the first lap. I know, different, but same energy.
Okay, just don't downshift. That's fine. Send me over every single freaking curb.
If it didn't downshift, he probably braked too late.
That was not
You didn't,
cutting the course.
you didn't hit every curb, you missed one on turn 3.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but that definitely looked like cutting the course.
See, I count cutting the course as taking a part of the course, like shortening the course. That did not shorten it. That lengthened it. That was not cutting.
I mean, if you blew through there at Mach 300 and managed to stick it, or is it considered cutting the course then?
I'm going Mach 300. I'm teleporting.
Good point. You'd be out of the atmosphere in a record time.
Be faster than the manhole cover that was launched in the 60s.
Yes. I'm just gonna quickly calculate how fast Mach 300 is. Um, I think you could cover most of the distance from the Earth to the Moon in 1 hour.
That's insane.
230,100 miles per hour at sea level.
Nice. How fast was the manhole cover estimated to be going? It was something ridiculous.
Let me figure it out.
I looked it up at one point. It's like Mach. It was like 200 something. It was the same amount of miles per hour, and I converted it to Mach. It was like something crazy.
See if I can find a Wikipedia. Oh yes, there's a Wikipedia article about it. From what Wikipedia says, the blast could accelerate the flight to approximately 6 times Earth's escape velocity, which is 2,500 miles per hour, I think. No, 25,000 miles per hour. I'm an aerospace engineer. I should know this stuff. So 25,020 miles per hour times 6. 150,120. Yeah, in our atmosphere, that's instantly vaporized.
Yeah. But I like the memes of people saying it made it out of the atmosphere and it's just flying through space at Mach, 200 or whatever.
Oh no, it probably did eventually get there, but it's probably like atoms at that point. Mass can neither be created nor destroyed.
Yeah, so where did it go?
Well, it went flying at a crazy high speed somewhere through space, and we can't track it because it's atoms. We got so off track there, but then again, you're the one doing the off track stuff.
I mean, yes, I'm very good at getting off track.
Yes, we are very good at this game.
You
I
think
do
after,
not regret my I do not regret my decision in doing this. This is fun.
think after Spa and stuff, I'd be good at this car and good at driving.
Ball was just a better track. After driving this track, Imola is not like Spa. I can drive Spa how I want to drive. I cannot drive this track like how I can drive Spa.
This track is just, it's so flat. Like, there's no banking to any of the turns.
There wasn't much banking on any of the turns in Spa as well.
Well, there's a little bit. More than this, anyway.
We obviously remember two different Spas, so are you sure you're not thinking of Talladega?
I'm sure. Let's see.
I remember Spa being mostly flat as well, except for El Rouge and Radeon. And
Buhan
there
had a
actually was.
Buhan had a little bit.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So did turn one. hairpin. And now that I think about it, I think the chicane did as well. The final chicane.
I said it
Maybe.
actually it had some. It's not a ton, but it had some.
Yeah, it's not like NASCAR levels of banking. Which I'm just gonna say this. I don't know how those drivers can drive left, can make left turns for that many laps, because
I don't either.
just doing as many laps as I did in the GT3 car made my shoulder very, very unhappy with me.
You think any of the new people in the team are actually gonna show up to watch and whatnot tonight?
Hey, if so, you better give them a good show. I'll be off to visit Narnia lap 1 for sure that time.
Please don't. I need to check with them.
Cool.
It's been buzzing. Let me see what's going on. I have a funeral I have to go to tomorrow, so
I'm sorry for your loss.
he was a good family friend. So I feel like I should go at least be there for a little bit. I may not be able to stay for the whole thing, but I already got the excuses to get out of classes tomorrow. So it'd be I feel wronged of me
It's,
to have asked to take that those that to go to that and got permission and then proceeding to not go. So I'm gonna go for at least for a little bit.
okay. I honestly have no idea if I'm even going to play iRacing this weekend. We have like 4 weeks till the next race.
Yeah,
If I play iRacing, I'm probably going to do Spot and Super Formula Lights in the wet because that sounds fun. Bye bye safety rating, but not like my safety rating is good in on the Formula license anyways. It's been hovering around
yeah,
2.5 the whole time. I don't know what it is about me and Formula cars, but it's yay, one race is good. The next one I get like I don't know, 17 instant points. Actually, that'd be disqualification. Like 14 instant points.
yeah,
So any progress I made over the past 3 races just instantly killed. So
yeah. Gotta love it. All right, let's see. Grant sent an email out at 4:30. Let me see what it said.
yeah, I just read it as well. Really wish they weren't on Wednesdays at 6 p.m., but oh well.
Yep.
Won't get to learn anything interesting till next semester. Doesn't matter to me since I'm gonna self-teach my stuff everything they do there. Except I can't self-teach myself how to properly coach someone on uh driving fast, even though I'm not driving fast in the first place. My fastest qualifying lap is easily like off by like 2 or 3 seconds. So
Yeah. You go into the race engineering meeting next week?
I would love to, but my lab says no.
Gotcha.
I'll just figure it out.
I need to. I need to figure out. I need to text Elizabeth and tell her I got a sponsor for the team, and I need to figure out what's doing all that.
You got a sponsor? Nice.
Yeah.
Better than me, where I just have my
Well,
mediocre skills.
I got a sponsor for the iRacing team. It's not like for myself. It's my dad. Like he's just gonna use his business to help support it since it's something that I enjoy doing. He's not expecting much of a return out of it because again he's a you know diesel shop, but
You never know, they might add in some diesel vehicles on iRacing.
Okay, that's been sent. Oh my gosh. Alright. Maybe run a few more laps, I guess. Lose my mind even more. Yay! 20 laps. That sucked so bad. That wasn't an off track fight move. Why? Okay, that was my fault. That was a little wonky. I've never seen that happen before.
So are you good here?
I mean,
As in, like, are you good enough that you're just gonna practice at whatever pace you can run at and see if you can find some time? Because, well, I mean, my dad's asking if I can play. I'm fine saying,
yeah, no, go hang out with your dad. I'll be fine. We'll make it. I'll make it work for the race. I may not be fast. We may get in dead last, but we'll be racing. So go hang out with your dad. I'm probably gonna stop and fix myself some food and whatnot, and kind of take a short break before I end up practicing again when the session opens.
cool.
Because you also need to do a little bit of practice as well.
All I'm gonna say is that the BMW team will probably come in last because they're probably gonna be Beyblades. As long as we're not Beyblades, I'm happy.
Yeah, we don't want to be like the BMW squad team.
Yep. Well, see you at like what, 7?
Yeah, I think the session opens at 7. So see you
Cool.
later. I'm going to end this stream for now. I'm going to pick up another one here in a little bit. Once the actual event starts, I'm going to go put a pizza in the oven and chill for a little bit. So, if anybody's watching, thank you. Yeah, so see you in about an hour-ish.